So you know you're going to play back-to-back in this ballgame.
Yep. The 2-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Gutzweiler behind the plate. Martin's at first, Lawson at second, Shafts at short, Mason at third, with Harley, Brandkamp, and Meir in the outfield left to right. The pitch by Fry is on the way, inside. And we got a full count, 3-2.
Rose Hallman jumped on their bus, and they have class today in the hotel room.
Payout pitch on the way, and it got him looking. Nice pitch by Fry, and one away, and that'll bring up now Trey Dorton.
Came back with the curveball inside, called strike.
Coach, we know what a tournament last year Anderson had.
Wow.
Made some dramatics, didn't they?
Yep.
331 is the batting average for Dorton as he fouls that one away.
How many times did we count them out of games and they just come back and they chop him? I mean, at one game he was down by 6 runs and they come back and win the game.
Dorton has 28 runs driven in. Ground ball to the shortstop Shaft. Throw to first. 2 away. That'll bring up now Tyler Smitherman. By the way, this guy's having a good year. 294, 12 home runs, and 37 runs driven in. Big right-handed hitter stepping in now for the Ravens. So Fry looking for a 1-2-3 first inning. Popped up foul. Game 1 only took 2 hours. That left you plenty of time to run in there and grab a couple of lunches.
I only had one.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a home run cut right there.
But I did get my Fritos, so I was happy.
And don't forget the 7th inning trivia question.
Oh, yeah.
Brought to you by everybody's just waiting for.
Brought to you by Hampton Inn.
Pitch is outside.
Thanks to Victoria and her lovely staff.
1-2 now to Smitherman. Long look by Fry. And the pitch on the Gutzweiler unable to hold on, but the pitch is outside. And the count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Winner of this tournament gets the automatic bid to the Division III NCAA tournament. The break-even pitch on the way is up high. Second 3-2 count already for Fry. The Lions went 14-8 in the conference this year, a game better than Anderson. That'll be chopped foul.
E on the baseball coach.
2 away here in the first. Last year, Anderson was 12-10 in conference play, won 27 games by the time it was all said and done. And the inside pitch, swing and a miss by Smitherman. That'll do it for the Ravens. We head to the bottom of the first, no score.
This place has been a huge part of my life, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be moving forward. I'll always take a piece of the mountain with me. Whether in the classroom or on the field, my coaches and professors had my back and always pushed me to climb higher. Now, I can't wait to light the way for my students and help them achieve their dreams.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Hanover College. Students can even design their own majors. Students have so many opportunities to try classes, clubs, and other.
Brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Thanks to our officials, because without them, we don't play. Sportsmanship is everyone's job.
So did you know Woody Harrelson was a graduate of Hanover University?
I did not know that, no.
Ashley must have went to school with Woody.
Might have. Anton Meir will lead things off. He'll show a bunt. Third base side. Gordon charging. No play. How about Anton Meir? The bunt single. And he has 23 stolen bases, so keep an eye on him down at first base.
You thought that was me running first base, didn't you?
I did.
That's how quick I am.
That'll bring up Jake Lawson, 279, no home runs and 21 runs driven in. He'll be followed by Andrew Harrison. We'll set the defense for you here in a moment. The stretch by Southern and the pitch on the way. Another bunt third base side, but this one bunted foul. How about that, opening up with 2 straight bunts? Well, they're not squeezing yet. We'll wait till they get to third.
I'm good.
Mentioned Landon Southern looking for his 6th win of the year. So let's see if Mears going to get a chance to run this time. Lawson back in from the left side. Gordon playing in close at third. The pitch on the way is hit well down the line. That'll be a fair ball. Meir heading to third. Lawson to second. Meir on his horse. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and then Meir scores. Lawson to third. It's 1-0 Lions.
Wow.
Now that's some speed right there in Meir. That'll bring up now Andrew Harrison at 302. 2 home runs and 21 runs driven in. So Lawson, his 22nd RBI. And he'll get credit for a triple on that last hit. Here's the pitch on the way. It is a good fastball. Strike 1 to Harrison.
Mount St. Joseph is fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
The stretch by Southern. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, and that hit him. Not a good start for Southern. That'll bring up Ethan Mason, the DH. Take another look at it right there. That's the run scored and the little shove afterwards.
How about the shove? Almost knocked him down.
Down and behind the plate, Smitherman at first, Jones at second, Reed at short, Gordon at third, Tabor, Dorton, and Webb in the outfield for the Ravens, left to right. Mason, a 301 hitter. Now his runners at first and third. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning. The stretch by Southern and the pitch, and it's outside for a ball. Well, in game 1, it took Rose to the second inning before they got on the board, and then won it 5-0. Excellent pitching in that game. Runner fakes the steal. This one lined into right field. That'll fall in for a base hit. Lawson will score, and the Lions now lead it 2-0. Still no outs. Mason now with 23 RBI. Jackson. Gutzweiler will now step to the plate. Gutzweiler 337, 2 home runs, and 19 runs driven in. And Keith, we already have a visit to the mound.
I think you got to work on the mechanical a little bit, maybe bend your back a little bit, calm down. 2 runs, it's not that big of a lead, but you got to get an out.
Well, Southern again has been solid all year. You figure again in 65 innings, he's given up 32 runs. His ERA at 4.02, which was really one of the tops in the conference.
Well, when you come out and get fired up, good things happen.
Yep. So the Lions still with runners at first and second. Gutzweiler steps to the plate, a 337 hitter. He'll show bunt. Smitherman coming in at first. Bunt laid down, and it will be a good bunt. Southern's only play will be Jones covering at first. The sacrifice successful, and now runners at second and third. And here is Jordan Harley.
I like that style of baseball.
Harley 387, 3 home runs, 17 runs driven in. And he'll step in for the left side. The infield is now in. Southern's pitch on the way is fouled off.
Off the ankle?
Lions really trying to put the Ravens in a big hole here in this first inning. Already 3 base hits, 2 runs scored. The stretch by Southern. And the pitch on the way, breaking ball hit left side, and that'll be a base hit. That'll score another run, and it's now 3-0. Nice piece of hitting right there by Jordan Harley. An 0-1 pitch taken the opposite way, and that'll bring up now Kevin Schaff. 296, a home run, and 22 runs driven in for Harley, his 18th RBI of the year.
Look at that.
That's a breaking pitch he just waited on. So Schaff in, runners at first and third. By the way, Harley, 13 stolen bases, a bunt attempt, and bunted foul. Well, this is a perfect situation for Mount St. Joseph with a speedy guy down at first base. Still just 1 away, potentially keep you out of the double play. So let's see now if Harley will be running at first. It's Mason down at third. Southern gets the sign and ready to throw. Runner takes off. Pitch is outside. Throw down, tag laid on, and they got him. Great throw by Downham, the catcher, to get the second out. That was as good a throw as you're going to see right there.
That was on line.
1 ball and 1 strike. The stretch by Southern. Still a runner down at third, and the pitch on the way is a fastball.
Ooh.
That's a called strike.
Snuck in the outside corner, didn't it?
So 1-2 now to Schaff. Mason at third, 2 away. Southern's 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Seventh hitter of the inning. Now for Mount St. Joseph. 2-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball, and that'll be hit foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. Mason the lead at third, the stretch by Southern. And the break-even pitch once again missed outside. First 3-2 count of the day now for Southern. Mount St. Joseph very active in their dugout, and that pitch got him looking. Schaff will strike out, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the first. For Anderson here in inning number 2, and he'll take the pitch inside for a ball. It'll be Reed, Wolf, and Downham. 3-0, Mount St. Joseph with the lead here in game 2 of this tournament. Here's the pitch by Fry. The fastball missing inside, 2-0. Bit of light rain dealing with it right now as the ball is hit high in the air to left field. Harley at the warning track, and see you later. Justin Reed, his first home run of the year. Not a bad time to come up with that one. That's what you would call a no-doubter.
You think that gets you fired up? Look at the dugout.
Griffin Wolf. Wolf, 385, 5 home runs, 35 runs driven in. Back-to-back base hits as he lines this one into center field.
I think they woke up.
Here's Downham, 323 on the year, 4 home runs and 21 runs driven in. For Reed, in fact, our first home run of the tournament as well. I think Reed knew that from the time it left his bat, as that pitch is high for a ball.
See what the freshman comes back with here. So now the wind is picked up again.
Yes, it has. A little bit of light rain, as we'd mentioned. The 1-0 pitch on the way is low for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. Fry checks the runner at first. The pitch on the way is outside for ball 3. That home run may have shook him up a little bit.
I think it's lost his composure a little bit.
Yeah. I would too if he hit that ball
Oh
off
my
me.
goodness, he hit it 350.
At least. The 3-0 pitch missed inside. And now Gutzweiler will go out and try to settle the freshman down as Martin and Lawson as well as Schaff all coming in. Let's just have a whole infield meeting.
What's your catcher say to you when he walked out?
Quit throwing home run pitches.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah.
And you just said?
I said, I'll try. Didn't work very often, though.
I got you.
Well, and again, your first tournament.
You're 4-1. You're a freshman. You were playing high school baseball last year at this time.
Get back to what got you to 4-1 in ERA 3.86. Don't worry about the home run. Gordon at 217 on the year, a home run and 24 runs driven in. He'll show bunt, and the pitch is outside for a ball. Well, one other consideration, again, when you have a little bit of moisture too, maybe grip on the baseball isn't quite where you'd like it to be. Fry set to throw once again. That's a base hit. Rounding third is Wolf, and they'll hold him up there.
Good call, Coach.
Never make that first out at home, right?
No, sir. They have hit the ball 3 times.
Hard. Here's Brendan Tabor, 275, couple of home runs and 13 runs driven in. Ravens coming right back after giving up 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch on the way is a breaking ball up high. And right now, Matt Fry,
he's just got to get
really
it out.
Struggling. Easier said than done so far, huh?
Yes, sir.
The 1-0 pitch. And there's the strike. Wolf at third, Downham at second, Gordon is at first. The stretch and the pitch on the way. Hit well into left field. This will get into the gap, and it's going to be dropped. Grand Camp dropped it. 2 runs will score, and we're tied at 3. Grand Camp could have made the out right there, but just simply dropped it.
I thought he caught the ball. Here's the pitch. Oh, hung it up.
And that will bring up Cooper Webb at 287, no home runs and 8 runs driven in. And a costly error by Brandkamp in center field.
Look at this. I think the wind might have caught this.
Or he thought he was closer to the wall than he really was. Webb steps in, ground ball up the middle. Schaff charging, throwing, and a wide throw, but they got him at first. A run will score, and the Ravens take a 4-3 lead. Back to the top of the order.
First
and
out,
Charlie Jones.
First out of the inning. And it was a boom, boom play.
Yeah, that could have been
disastrous.
Yes, keep the inning alive. Big for Anderson. Jones struck out looking his first time up, swings at this one and fouls it away. Boy, what a comeback, huh?
Wow. They were dead. I mean, Anderson,
there was no life.
There was no life in there.
Didn't take him long to get it right back. The pitch on the way shows bunt. It's outside.
Guess what they were going to do?
Squeeze?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that was a squeeze or not, but
okay,
he was showing bunt.
It's a good OTs then.
Yep. Count is even at 1-1 strike. The pitch outside for ball 2. Base hit will score the 5th run of this half inning. Breaking pitch outside. And one thing about Fry right now, when he's missing badly.
Yeah.
And when he comes back inside, try to get over the strike zone. Anderson crushing the baseball in the inning.
Look how they're in the box.
Hit well but foul. We'll go to 3-2.
I mean, they are crowding the plate big time.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Jones, the leadoff hitter. 4 runs across, highlighted by the Justin Reed solo shot to lead off the half inning. The payoff pitch on the way, and he hit him. And that one smarts, because I think that hit him right in the kidney area. Trey Dorton is next.
Trainer comes out. I tell you what, these HCAC trainers, they're on top. I mean, they're on top of everything.
Dorton grounded out. His only time up. 8th hitter in the inning. They're going to check on Jones a little bit more. See if he's going to be okay down there at first base, your leadoff hitter.
That got him right square in the back, didn't it?
I'm not sure the way he's acting. It looks like it might have hit him up in the
shoulder.
shoulder area. So now runners at first and third. Fry trying to get out of this half inning. So far, just 1 out. Throw to first again.
Wow, that was close, though.
Ravens certainly have Fry thinking about how tough of a half inning this has been. They'll show a bunt. Chin music there. 1 ball, no strikes now to Dorton. No activity yet in the Mount St. Joseph bullpen. The stretch and the pitch. Popped him up. Gutzweiler giving it a look, and he can't make the catch.
Left his feet. Light rain could have affected that as well. Keep an eye. Go ahead.
1 ball, 1 strike now to Dorton.
Keeping an eye on the radar. It looks like this rain might be out of here in about 10 minutes.
That'll be good news for everybody. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and third. The stretch by Fry. The pitch. Bunted. First base side. This is going to be trouble. Nobody covering the bag. Run scores. Nobody for the Lions expected that. And now that brings up Tyler Smitherman, a strikeout victim in the first, 9th hitter of the half inning. And we got a visit to the mound. This time, the coach will make his way out. I'm not sure what you say in this situation, Coach, because bottom line is your pitcher's lost his composure. You had the bunt attempt that nobody covered first base. They were completely fooled by that bunt attempt. And so now you got to regroup here, and you still have just 1 away.
Eyes are on the commissioner right now at home plate as he is talking to the home plate umpire. He has the detector for the Lightning.
There better not be any.
Well, but if you're 20 miles away, you get off the diamond. So that rain that may be north of us, everybody's watching the radar very closely there.
See the umpire out to talk to the...
Oh, it's within 10 miles. I'm sorry, I didn't correct it.
Well, it may have some rain coming eventually, huh?
So if you're Anderson, you're wanting the rain to go away
quickly. Smitherman after the meeting. Runners at first and second. 5 runs across. The stretch by Fry. Will this be the last hitter he'll face? The pitch is a called strike. We talked about it in game 1. You want your starting pitcher to go at least 7.
Yes.
And that may not happen. Here's the 0-1 pitch, low and outside.
In this kind of tournament, 5 would do well.
Yeah. But the bottom line is we know that if you're in the loser's bracket, you need all the pitching you can get,
yes,
because
sir.
That's a long haul between now and trying to get into the championship on Saturday
afternoon.
They'll bluff the runner back at second. Smitherman fouls this one away. We just seen this too much in the last 3 years here and all the years we've covered the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, that pitching, the key is get that starter out of there and go after that bullpen. Again, the light rain continues here in Kokomo. The 1-2 pitch by Fry. High in the air to left field. Harley and Schaff coming together. Schaff will make the catch, and there's 2 away. And Justin Reed, who hit the home run to lead off this half inning, steps up once again. And believe me, it was a 2-0 pitch that Fry left out over the plate, and as we said before, it was a no-doubter. His first home run of the year. The pitch on the way, and that was another home run cut.
Raining a little bit harder.
Yep. The stretch by Fry. And the pitch on the way. Fly ball into the rain, right field. Meir is there, and he'll squeeze it, but 5 runs across. Ravens lead it 5-3.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Back here in Kokomo as Anderson leads at 5-3. Today's game brought to you in part by the IndianaSRN sports page. Get up-to-date scores and much more daily on the sports page on IndianaSRN.org. We head to the bottom of inning number 2 after a very long half inning there for the Ravens. Martin, Brandkamp, and Meir. Martin on the year, 254, 5 home runs and 40 runs driven in. As again, the light rain continues here in Kokomo. The pitch, swing and a miss. Well, if you're Matt Fry, you finally got out of that half inning, and now you got to find a way to regroup yourself. Southern's next pitch is a fastball, strike 2. And of course, Southern left the first inning, giving up 3 runs.
Thinking he was done, right?
Well, close. At least he knew he wasn't going to be able to make many more mistakes. That's a foul ball. And we'll stay at no balls, 2 strikes. And Martin trying to shake some of that rain off his helmet as it's coming down a little bit harder. The 0-2 pitch. That's inside, 1-2. Oh, the memories of 2 years ago.
Yes.
Southern gets the sign, and the pitch on the way is high for a ball. We'll go to 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And how long will the base umpire?
That's it right there.
Yeah, they're going to pull him off.
So a rain delay here in Kokomo in the bottom of inning number 2, and Anderson leads it 5-3. This isn't going to last very long. We do know that. The cell that we've been watching is not really big, but right now it is coming down pretty good.
If you're keeping score at home, 1:50 is the official time of the rain delay. The thing we know about this diamond, it drains very, very well.
We actually went 1.5 innings. Took us 36 minutes to play those 1.5 innings. But we had 5 runs in the second inning there by Anderson, 3 runs by Mount St. Joseph in the first inning. But now we are in a rain delay. Want to remind you, our next game is scheduled for 4:30. Rose is playing the higher seed, and so we're kind of waiting. They lose earlier today. They've moved to the losers bracket, and they're going to end up playing tomorrow. And tell you what, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back in a few moments. We're in a rain delay, 5-3, Anderson.
An active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you can be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Rain delay here in Kokomo. Joined now by SID guy from Mount St. Joseph, Blake. Hey, how are you?
Hanging in there, man.
It's not my fault.
It's not. It started raining a little bit when I was down on the field taking some pictures. I got back up here, and it started coming down a lot harder, that's for sure.
Looks like the sun is coming out here, and it looks like we're going to be out of this rain delay in about 10 minutes.
Like Chuck Murray that's with me said, as long as we avoid that lightning, we're in good shape.
Yep.
With the turf out there, you're going to get this thing in.
2 years ago, we were here with lots of rain delays, and we don't want to see that experience anymore.
No, not at all. We got these long days, man. Nobody really understands. My brother is down there. So the first baseman for the Mount, Brennan Martin, is my nephew. And my brother's down there. He asked me when I was down there, did you bring your golf clubs? And I said, dude, I have no time to golf when I'm here. These 4-game days, man, even with no rain, it's a 13, 14-hour day.
Talk about the behind the scenes of putting this thing together. I know that you're doing all the stats and you brought the public address announcer, but the coordination of the conference and the commissioner, talk a little bit about that process.
Yeah, man, this is my first year here. I'm kind of replacing the great Kevin Lanke, who moved away from our league, who was at Rose-Hulman for a long, long time. He ran the tournament since we moved to Kokomo the first couple of years. This, again, my first time up here. This is awesome. A lot of kudos go to Jay. Jay does a lot of the pre-work together, gets a lot of that stuff together. The big thing I had to do was get together all the rosters for everybody, get together all of the ability to stat from everybody's back-end software, make sure that it was pushing to the right places for live stats. Having you guys here broadcasting this is a huge relief from any SID. If I'd have had to set up a stream from this place, it would have made my life a whole lot harder, have to travel with a lot more stuff. But, yeah, it's really great. We got a great team here this weekend. Myself, Chuck Murray, him and I are going to kind of piggyback stats and public address announcing. Arturo Casas, who's a member of our SAC in the Student Athlete Advisory Committee in the HCAC, and also a baseball player at Manchester University. He's here helping us out. Aaron Schneider from Anderson's running the scoreboard, playing some music for us. And then Ashley Birchmeyer is here from Hanover, and she's kind of Jay's assistant for the weekend, helping. She's over testing bats for the next game. So it's a big team effort, man. We can't do it without everybody has a vital role in what we're trying to get done.
And the great Jerry Collins calling the 1, 2s, and 3s.
Oh, we can't do it without any of you guys. Jerry's the man. Like, I wish I could have somebody like Jerry at every one of my games.
No, you can't have him. You can't. No, Jerry says you can't.
Directing my streams, because I end up trying to do that while I'm calling play-by-play and statting or something. And it's really difficult, man.
You know, we've been together 8 years. You can't have him because his salary, you could not afford his salary.
I can't afford anybody's salary.
Talk a little bit about these teams now, you know, a 5-3 game. Yep. You got a rain delay. Who's this help?
It's hard to say, man. These rain delays, it'll all depend on which pitcher can bounce back and come back after a lengthy delay and still be able to find the strike zone. I think it helps Matt Fry take a minute and get a big, deep breath. He's a freshman. He's also a member of the football team, so he's kind of got that football mentality. He's very aggressive, and you can see wears his emotions on his sleeve. So I think it'll help Fry a bunch. But it'll all depend on what Landon Southern from Anderson, if he's able to go back out there and find the strike zone, man, it'll help him a bunch too. So it's kind of, you never know until you get out of these things.
My final question, last week, 10 teams in this league, 9 teams were going for a playoff spot. How crazy is this league?
It's unbelievable, man. We were talking about it on the way up here. Any of the 6 teams in this tournament can win the whole thing. A lot of it will depend on who can stay in the winner's bracket. You get in that loser's bracket, pitching is just so hard to come by, right, especially at the D3 level. I mean, most teams got 1 starter they're really happy with. Some got 2 they really like. That 3rd starter, when you get to game 3, it's a crapshoot. I mean, I know our 3rd starter's capable of going out throwing an absolute gem. He threw one against Transy on Sunday, threw one against Rose-Hulman to kick off conference season, but they're also capable of going out and getting beat up. So, and a lot of it will depend on what you have in the bullpen behind them. We talked on our way up here at the Mount. We've taken 1 game off of every team in this tournament, and I don't think we're one of the favorites to win it, but we've proven that we can beat any team that's here. We've already done it, so it'll be really interesting to see how this thing plays out over the next 3 days.
ERA is very important. Troy's ERA in Wyoming was 13.6.
That's not a real good ERA.
Well, that's why he's in the booth.
That's why he's in the booth. My ERA was higher than that. I was one of those rare guys. I'd throw 85 across the diamond from third base. Put me on the mound, I couldn't break 75, 76. Big old curveball, though. It was a good one, but I couldn't throw it very hard.
Appreciate you coming.
Absolutely. I'm glad you guys are here.
No more rain delays. We won't have you anymore.
Amen.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after this.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
We're back once again here in Kokomo. A 9-minute rain delay. The cell has passed, and we're ready to continue here in the bottom of the second inning.
I want to correct you. 9 minutes, 13 seconds.
Okay. 9 minutes, 13 seconds. As Martin at the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Southern set to throw, and the pitch on the way is hit foul.
Kudos to our staff in the rain, taking care of the cameras. Awesome staff.
5-3 your score. Anderson with a 5 spot in the second. Hit down the line and foul. So we'll stay at 2-2. Martin again, a .254 hitter. Brandcamp is on deck. The pitch by Southern on the way, hit well down the line.
That's gone.
This is going to be trouble, and see you later. Martin, a solo shot here in the second, and it's 5-4. Second home run of the ball game. The 6th of the year for Martin, and that ball's now carrying out of here.
If you're Mr. Fry, you're happy to see that.
We had a 5-0 ball game in our first one, as you take another look at it right there. And we're in for a slugfest, apparently number 2. Here's Brandkamp. Big home run cut and a miss.
Look at this. Wynn took that ball. No doubt about it.
Brandkamp 248, a home run, 24 RBI, and he swings and misses and falls down at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mount St. Joseph coming back with a run, and now that one off the glove of Gordon, diving at third. And Brandkamp able to get a base hit, and that'll bring up Anton Meir.
You're going to give him a hit on that one?
Oh, of course, yeah. Not even Brooks Robinson could have gotten that.
Yes, he could have.
He only gets those down the line. Meir, a single and a run scored in the first inning. Already a combined 10 hits in game 2. He'll show bunt. The pitch is outside. Meir, by the way, swung at the first pitch he saw. Able to get an infield single in that first inning. Brandkamp a short lead down at first as Southern set to throw. And the pitch on the way, missed low, gets away from Downham, but Brandkamp cannot advance. 2 balls, no strikes. (5-4) Ravens as we play here in the bottom half of inning number 2. The stretch, and the pitch on the way is hit foul. Meir came into this one hitting a .355. Those 23 stolen bases are a key for the Lions. 2-1 pitch. Inside out swing and fouled away. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Southern able to get the sign from Downham as he comes set. And the break-even pitch is up high for ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is high for ball 4. So after the short rain delay, Southern coming back and gives up the home run to Martin, the single to Brandkamp, and now the walk to Meir. And here's Jake Lawson. There is a right-hander throwing in the Lion bullpen. So far, the Anderson bullpen quiet for the moment. Lawson singled and drove in a run in the first inning. The pitch on the way shows bunt, bunts it in the air, diving is Gordon in foul territory, can't get it. Great effort there by the third baseman, Gordon. Still no outs here in inning number 2. Southern threw a lot of pitches in that first half inning. The pitch on the way, runners take off, grounded up the middle. The shortstop Reed flips onto second. He's safe there, and they'll get the runner at first. But now runners at second and third, and well, that's just as good as a sacrifice right there.
Pulled him off the bag.
So 1 away, and here's Andrew Harrison. Harrison hit by a pitch, run scored in the first inning. Still just one away. The pitch on the way and is foul tipped and held on by Downham. Camp at third. Meir down at second base. The stretch again by Southern, and the pitch hit foul. Southern has thrown 33 pitches so far. We saw Fry. He has thrown 40 to this point in just the first couple of innings. The 0-2 pitch on the way is outside.
Having a hard time getting over the plate.
You think about 35, 34 pitches, now 40 pitches.
In two.
There's no way you're going to make it.
No, not going to get to 5.
Barely.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially if you keep at this rate. The 1-2 pitch on the way is up high for ball 2. I'm a little surprised that no one is throwing in the Anderson bullpen yet.
You got to keep him. I mean, you probably have laid out an attack.
2-2 pitch fouled away. Yeah, you may have laid out an attack, but you also need a separate game plan.
Yep.
Harrison choking up now with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Just one away here in the bottom of the second inning. The stretch by Southern, and the pitch on the way is outside for ball 3. Ethan Mason is on deck. Mason singled and drove in a run in the first inning. The stretch by Southern, and the pitch popped up foul. Good cut.
Boy, just taking that ball, biting off pitches. And the Mount St. Joe fans now undercover, yelling and screaming. They're in it.
The rain stopped. Why the undercover?
Seats are wet.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Southern's pitch on the way. Fly ball into shallow center, or is it going to be the second baseman Jones? It'll be Jones to squeeze that one for 2 away. And that'll bring up Ethan Mason. And that's a big out, getting Harrison right there. Mentioned Mason singled in the first inning. Drove in one of those 3 runs. And now Southern a chance to get out of the inning. Fastball stays up high. Camp down at third. Mears at second. Here's the stretch. And the pitch on the way. Popped up right side, but Smitherman will give it a look, and it'll go out of play. One ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
That might be the first really best pitch he threw all inning. Challenged him.
So the count 1-2, 2 away. And the pitch is up high. Two balls and 2 strikes now to Mason. And the break-even pitch is outside for ball 3. Back-to-back 3-2 counts. the payoff pitch on the way. Fly ball, shallow center. Reed going out. Reed over the shoulder catch. Great concentration to end the half inning. But the home run by Martin. It's now 5-4.
An active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, guys. Look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get 'em.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Are you ready
to climb higher?
At Mount St. Joseph University, we think you are. With new state-of-the-art facilities, expert coaches and mentors, our top-ranked teams will provide the perfect challenge skills.
But it's not just about winning.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
That's what we're all about
here at the Mount.
Griffin Wolf will lead things off here in the third. Wolf, Downham, and Gordon. Fry back in for another inning of work, and the first pitch is outside for a ball. Wolf singled and scored in the second inning, part of that 5-run second inning.
Where they batted around.
And one. Going to get some dry baseballs now, I do believe. Nope, we're going to work on some equipment.
Going to work on the earpiece of the catcher as they have lost communication with the pitcher. And
so if you lose communication, do you have backup plan?
You can fix it right away, or you can eliminate it.
Swing and a miss.
There is a pitch clock as well in these games, 20 seconds. Talk with the umpires today.
Popped up left side. Harley on the run, and that will go foul. Good effort, though. Mason was over there. Should say Scharf and Harley, the shortstop.
The third base umpire will keep the clock. It is a timer. It will go off. If there's a time violation, you will see him point to the watch, and then he'll point to either the batter or the pitcher, and either one of those can be determined a ball or a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Wolf. Breaking ball stays up high.
Game has changed a lot since we played, Troy.
Yep.
Pitchers can wear an earbud or a wristwatch for communication.
Swing and a miss. Wolf strikes out. One away here in the third, and here is Downham, who walked and scored in the second.
That might help the youngin.
Fry has now thrown 45 pitches in 2 1/3 innings. And that breaking pitch stays outside. Another cut and a miss. The 1-1 pitch on the way, 1-2. This might be one of those games where we got all the runs in the first couple of innings and nothing the rest
Everybody
of the way.
settles down.
Yeah. 1-2 on the way, and it's high and outside, 2-2. The break-even pitch. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Fry, and here's Connor Gordon. Singled and scored in the second. Well, this will be big for Fry if he can get out of this inning, make it a quick half inning as the pitch rides inside. The 1-0 on the way, caught the inside corner. Fly ball, right field, and the second baseman Lawson over to make the catch, and that'll do it here in the third. 5-4 to the bottom half of inning number 3. Today's game brought to you in part by Passion to Care, where they're always dedicated to helping you care for a loved one. Passion to Care. It'll be Gutzweiler, Harley, and Schaff all due up now for the Lions. Lions the number 4 seed, the Ravens the number 5 seed. First pitch on the way by Southern is a breaking ball outside. 5 runs by Anderson in the second. 3 by Mount St. Joseph in the first, and then the Martin solo home run in the second. Gutzweiler a sacrifice in the first inning, takes the pitch high and inside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch hit foul. Well, both teams seem to have adjusted well after that short rain delay as the breaking pitch is outside, 3 balls and a strike. One fastball, and we'll go to 3 balls, 2 strikes. This is now 3 straight hitters that Southern has gone 3-2. And that pitch a little bit low for ball 4. He thought he had a strikeout there. That'll bring up now Jordan Harley. Second walk given up now by the right-hander Southern. Harley has a base hit to his credit. Third baseman Gordon in on the green part of the turf as that pitch, he said he went around.
Wow.
So 0-1 now to Harley. Here's the pitch. Gets away from Downham. The throw down to second, not in time.
Oh, they rang him out for a strike.
So Harley now down on the count at no balls and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back check swing strikes.
So Harley now 0-2. Really crowding the plate this time. Back foot
right on the line.
Back of the batter's box. Southern's pitch on the way, and he fouls it off. That's a good piece of hitting right there for Harley. Not a really good pitch, but good enough to just foul off and stay alive. So no balls and 2 strikes. Harley back in. Gutzweiler down at second base. The pitch on the way, got him swinging. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Kevin Schaff. Tough at bat that time for Harley. Schaff caught looking in the first inning. Gutzweiler at second with a lead. The stretch by Southern. And the pitch on the way. Caught the outside corner for a strike. Well, we get a bevy of runs over the first couple of innings, and now things are really slowed down.
Yep.
Southern will check the runner at second, and the pitch on the way. Big cut and a miss. Schaff trying to get his second home run of the year. No balls and 2 strikes. Schaff, the number 7 hitter for the Lions here this afternoon. And the 0-2 pitch on the way is up high. Long look now by Southern. The stretch. And the 1-2 pitch hit foul.
A lot of pitches thrown.
Southern has now thrown 56 pitches in 2 1/3 innings.
Wow. You got to have a rubber arm.
Well, the other thing you must consider, as he'll come home with that pitch and it stays up high, is you end up throwing a ton of pitches. Will you be able to use him anytime down the road, too? I mean, that's a lot of pitches so far. Well, if you get him out now, maybe.
Yeah, you could use him possibly Saturday.
All I'm saying from a fatigue standpoint,
right?
How far he's going to go today. That one's in the dirt, heading to third. And Gutzweiler with a head-first slide. And another 3-2 count.
Well, you throw 70 today. There's no way you could throw tomorrow, is there?
No, they wouldn't throw him tomorrow.
So that would keep you till Saturday. And that
It's
has to
only
be
2 days rest.
Yeah, that's not many.
If he throws 100-plus pitches today, you may not be able to use him on Saturday. Payoff pitch on the way. Popped him up. First baseman Smitherman now in foul territory, and he dropped it. Now you better hope that Schaff doesn't come back and get a base hit right here. Should have been out number 2. They're going to call an error.
Yeah, that's a good call.
On Smitherman. Each team now with errors on the board. The stretch by Southern and the pitch on the way. And got him looking. Though Schaff voiced his displeasure. Back-to-back strikeouts. His second time he has struck out looking. And that'll bring up now Brandon Martin.
I don't think he liked the outside corner.
No. Martin, a solo home run to start the second inning. And now Southern set to go to work on the left-handed hitter, and this will be hit foul. Martin hit a 2-2 pitch over the right field fence. Martin now with 41 runs driven in on the year. Here's the pitch on the way, and that one's in there for strike 2. Two more games today, and then 4 more games tomorrow. 0-2 pitch on the way, hit foul to our left. Are you here for all the games tomorrow, too?
Yes, sir.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you get the king-size bed, right?
Yes, sir. You and I tomorrow morning. And then you and Troy takes it home tomorrow.
Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. 3 strikeouts in the half inning. We head to the 4th. Anderson leads at 5-4. 4. Anderson with the lead. It'll be Tabor, Webb, and Jones. Why you're here?
Yeah.
Because you have to be?
No. I love baseball, and I love being around the HCAC crew.
and your wife's leaving town tomorrow, so
Don't
nobody
tell
be there
everybody that.
Nobody be there to feed you.
That's true.
Tabor reached on an air, scored a run.
That is true, because I tell you what, lunch was really good.
It was. One ball, no strikes.
I just don't know how Jerry can do all the things he's doing, and also it made that great barbecue sandwich.
Multi-talented. 1-1 now to Tabor. The pitch by Fry, and that hit him in the right in the square of the back. If Keith would have been hit by that pitch, you'd be down on all fours.
They would say, down goes Frazier.
You ever get hit in the back by a really good fastball?
I have been hit in the back when I've umpired where I moved to try to get out of the way and been squared in the back.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, and Wilson appears on the back of your back, yes.
That'll bring up Cooper Webb.
I think the worst hit is getting hit on the elbow and dislocating my elbow during the Babe Ruth tournament and finishing the game.
Look at you.
Yeah, it hurt.
But you didn't show it, right?
Oh, I showed it.
Webb is 0 for 1. As Fry set to throw, bunt attempt and bunted foul.
Baseball's been very good to me. Wasn't a very good coach or a player, but
Webb, a .287 hitter coming in. There you see Tabor at first. He'll draw the throw. Neither one of these teams run a lot. I mean, we talked about Mir earlier with the 23 stolen bases. But even up and down the league itself, there's just not a lot of teams that run a ton. That'll be bunted foul. So now Webb behind at 0-2. Quick throw to first. It would have been close, but it gets away from Martin. And Tabor down to second base. I think he got hit on the elbow, so that's going to be another error. That's Fry being charged, I believe, with that error. So now you're looking at 3 by the Lions.
well, you get hit in the hit. You get hit in the back. You go to slide it into second base, you get hit in the arm. He might not want to play anymore. And who comes out first?
The trainer.
Yep. Wiffle ball. He's out.
Yeah. Just hit him with it.
Have you seen the wiffle ball championships?
I have.
My goodness.
They'll televise anything anymore, won't they?
Yeah.
Do we ever just play anything for fun anymore?
That's all we did. We played wiffle ball for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was no championships.
Yeah, there's no televising.
Well, that's right. And then, the next door neighbor got mad at us, but they never gave us cookies or anything.
Because you kept hitting the ball in the yard.
Exactly.
Yeah. We always got
Or you broke a window because you threw rocks at the window.
Yeah. All right, it appears Tabor's okay. He's down at second base. Webb back in, the 0-2 pitch, and he blows the fastball by him. There's one away.
Mr. McKay was our next door neighbor. He would just say, boys, if it comes over the yard, you better get it before I do because you're not going to get it back.
Nice guy, was he?
Mr. McKay was a great guy.
Here's Charlie Jones. He was hit by a pitch in the last time up. That'll be fouled and out of play to our left.
I just don't think he liked kids. But he was a good tipper. Because he was one of my customers in my newspaper route.
Oh.
Christmas, he gave me a 25-cent tip.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You're right. He didn't like kids. Jones back in. 5-4 as we play here in the fourth. Fry's pitch on the way, off the end of the bat, foul.
Clouds again.
By the way, Fry has thrown 58 pitches. It's 68 for the opposing pitcher in this one. That pitch is up high. Tabor again a lead down to second base. Fry check of the runner and the pitch. Blow it by him. Back-to-back strikeouts. He had back-to-back strikeouts in the third. 2 away, and that'll bring up now Trey Dorton.
Seems like he's got his confidence back.
Yeah, things have changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually really goes for both pitchers, other than a lot of pitches being thrown. Breaking pitch in there for strike. Yeah, Southern has settled down as well, but again, the pitch count at 68. Wind now starting to pick up again a little bit here in Kokomo as that pitch is outside for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch popped up foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Our next contest is set to begin at 4:30. We're going to get a look at the top seed in the tournament. Popped up right side. Martin in foul territory. Near the dugout. Reaches out, makes the catch. Great concentration by Martin. 5-4 Ravens.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We are pioneers.
We are the next generation of inventors, creators, teachers, and leaders.
We think critically,
work collaboratively,
always learning, growing, doing.
We care deeply about people and the planet.
Facing challenges together.
A place for the curious, the bold, and the go-getters.
At Transylvania University,
we pursue bold paths.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back here in Kokomo for the HCAC tournament. Watch the concentration right here. There you go. That was Keith Myers-esque. Pitch is high and inside to Brandcamp.
You know, the sound effect sounded like.
Pitch caught the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
How about our super slow man camper?
I like
camera today.
Brandcamp singled in the second inning. The pitch by Southern is another breaking ball. He went back to the outside. Didn't miss by much.
Ooh.
2 balls and a strike. Brandcamp, the number 9 hitter here for the Lions. The 2-1 pitch got him swinging on that one. Good look at your hitter. And the 2-2 pitch way outside.
There's the wall.
That is now 5 3-2 counts in the last inning plus. Payoff pitch is on the way, and it's high for ball 4.
Not mentioned by much.
Anton Meir will step to the plate. A single and a run scored and a walk. Lions trying to tie this game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fastball is up high. Ravens now have a right-hander warming up in their bullpen. The 1-0 pitch on the way, grounded. Southern snags it, throws to second. Jones on to first. A 1-4-3 double play. Nice play by Southern. That'll bring up Jake Lawson. Taking another look at that double play, and that's a nice play by your pitcher, Southern. Just take your time, throw to the base. Jones able to get it in time in the relay onto first. Breaking pitch in there for a strike. Lawson singled and scored in the first. There's that pitch in there for strike 2. Rounded out 6-4-3 in the second inning. And now the 0-2 pitch. Blew it by him. Southern appears to be getting a little bit stronger inning by inning. 5-4 Ravens.
If there is one thing wrong in your aircraft, you're gonna fail. Finding the right answer and trying again, that's really what dragged me to aerospace. This is a 3D printed airplane which I made over my freshman year at Rose-Hulman that can be radio controlled and flown. I saw other people making amazing stuff on 3D printers, and I thought if I combine that art of 3D printing with engineering, I could make something as complex as an airplane. So I got the idea as a sophomore in high school, and I just tried. I did it. I failed a couple times, but it all changed when I came to Rose-Hulman. I got in touch with Dr. Riley, who is an aerospace and ME professor, who really asked me great questions about the concepts of my design. So pursuing such project as a freshman, it just lets me feel amazing that I have still 3 years to do something much more complex than this, and it will lead me much further.
(5-4) Anderson with the lead, and the Ravens stepping up with Tyler Smitherman to lead things off, and the pitch by Fry is up high for ball 1. Smitherman, Reed, and Wolf all due up. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Smitherman struck out in the first, flew out in the second. The 1-1 pitch on the way took something off that one as well. And we'll go to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, low and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We might be seeing a little bit of light rain again. 2-2 to Smitherman. Got him. Nice pitch by Fry, 1 away, and that'll bring up Justin Reed. Reed, a home run in the second inning, flew out also in the second inning.
Got an update down in Transylvania. Earlham and Mount St. Joseph women's softball 0-0.
High hop. Sharp will throw to first. High throw. Tag late on. He didn't get him. So Reed will be safe at first. Tried to re-tag there at first base. That'll be the 4th error of the day. Great attempt right there. By the way, Martin thought that maybe Reed was making a move toward second base, but he didn't. So the error on Schaff, that'll be the 4th error of the ball game.
Crew chief now has been asked to see what the other umpires have saw.
But it looked like to me when we saw the replay that he got under the tag at first base. That might have been cause too, where Schaff had that ball come up a little bit high on him off that turf. After the meeting, they will call him safe.
Everyone gets to speak in that huddle.
Yep. Griffin Wolf, a single run scored and a strikeout. Ravens trying to add to a 5-4 lead here in the 5th inning. Fry comes set and the pitch on the way, and he blew the fastball by him. Tell you one thing for sure, Fry, 7 strikeouts, and he seems to be getting stronger. Hit foul.
It seemed like he had that freshman jitter and handled it. I think that rain delay might have helped him a little bit, though.
Might have.
Just settled him down a little bit.
Well, he has not given up a base hit since the 2nd inning. Pitch will miss the strike zone 1 and 2. And since then, he has 4 strikeouts. Quick throw to first.
First time Earlham has been in the softball since they came back, right? Is that correct?
Came back this year, yeah, after 30 years without softball. High fly ball, right center. Brandcamp coming over, the right fielder coming over as well. And Meir will make the catch, and a strong throw back to the infield. There's 2 away. Here's Jed Downham. Earlham dropped softball right after I got there.
Is that right?
And they bring it back right after I leave. What does that tell you?
They didn't like you.
Downham. Our producer slamming me on overtime. That seems kind of unkind, doesn't it?
He's been here all day, though.
It's true. And 5 set volleyball games. And this one's way up there. That's going to go out of play as Gutzweiler gives it a look. Downham caught looking back in the 3rd inning. And lately the Ravens have not mastered Fry other than that 2nd inning. Pitch is outside for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away here in the 5th inning. But you got to be impressed that Earlham made the tournament, though. I mean, all new players able to put that together and qualify for the HCAC tournament.
Did you see that?
Outside.
Did you see how they made the tournament?
No.
By 1 run.
1 run. Oh, that's
there
right.
There was a tie.
Yeah.
3-way tie for 6 points.
And they had the most runs of anybody against Transylvania.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike. Fry set to throw. The pitch on the way. Inside, knocked down by Gutzweiler.
How about after going that deep into a playoff to get a playoff spot? Tell you again how even this conference is.
Yeah. Getting a little bit of light rain blowing. 3 balls and a strike, and that one's in there for strike 2.
Ben Wood walking into the booth. He's got the games tonight with you.
I know he's a Bucks fan, though.
Well, he got that for free.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners take off, and that'll be fouled to the screen. We'll stay at 3-2.
I'm glad he read the memo.
What was the memo?
I'm here an hour before game time.
You made him plenty of time.
I know. He knows the food is over the other way.
Yeah. Runner will get a good jump down at first base again. Here's the pitch on the way. High chopper foul. And we'll stay at 3-2. Third game of the day scheduled for 4:30. The final game at 7:45. And then tomorrow the same schedule throughout the day.
Yes.
Payoff pitch on the way, and that'll be ball 4.
Wow.
Here is Connor Gordon. Now, I will not be here after the first 2 games tomorrow.
Nope, you get tomorrow evening off.
I wonder what I'll do tomorrow.
There's a lacrosse game on the other network.
Good for them. The stretch by Fry and the pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? They say he did not. No balls and a strike. Gordon singled and scored in the second inning. Flew out in the third. Reed the lead at second. Down him at first. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. Center fielder Brandcamp there. And to make the catch, they'll leave 2 on. Ravens lead at 5-4.
Poached egg on avocado toast.
Ew. Your flash fried porgy over chips.
Ew.
Your fresh Maine lobster with microgreens.
When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles.
She's fine. She's fine. Your waffles, milady.
It matters where you stay.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
We want to thank the Hampton. We want to thank the Hampton Inn for their hospitality this week.
So is my couch soft?
I have no idea. I know my bed is nice and comfy.
And with a cool night, it's supposed to be. It'll probably have a little comforter there and everything. That you'll snuggle right in.
I'll bring my heating pad in. And, yeah, I'll be fine. Good. Thanks for taking care of me. Appreciate it.
We will head to the bottom half of inning number 5. Southern back in for yet another inning of work. As we mentioned, a little bit of rain again here in the 5th inning. We've been fighting the rain on and off throughout this second game. Harrison, Mason, and Gutzweiler all due up.
Yesterday, down in Lexington, Kentucky, where the girls are playing softball, lots of rain.
That's what I hear.
Had a little bit of rain delay today, but they got things started at noon.
Harrison hit by pitch in the 3-run first inning, and the pitch is low for a ball. Also flew out in the second. Lions looking for their 21st win of the year. Breaking pitch, nice one. 1 ball, 1 strike. As mentioned, we're keeping an eye on Southern's pitch count, though now Fry is ahead of Southern. 2-1. That pitch drops in there for strike 2. That's a nice pitch.
I'm surprised both pitchers are still on the mound. I really am.
I just think, you're trying to play the odds here. You want these guys to go as long as you can, and it's 5-4. That's a solid base hit to right field. That's the first hit that Mount St. Joseph has had since the second inning. Ethan Mason. Mason 1 for 2. So think about that. You had all these hits in the first couple of innings, nothing until that one right there.
Everything halted.
Yeah, just shut down. So Mason steps in, a short lead at first base, and the pitch popped up right side. Smitherman will give it a look, and it'll go out of play. Earlier today, we mentioned Rose Holman got a 5-0 win over Franklin. So Rose advancing in the winner's bracket. Anderson will play tomorrow at 10. There's a fastball called strike.
That inside corner, I think the umpire likes a lot.
It will make you an aggressive hitter for sure, especially if you get it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
The pitch on the way, grounded left side. That'll get through for a base hit. Back-to-back singles now for the Lions. And that'll bring up Jackson Gutzweiler. Singled his last time up. Or I should say walked his last time up. Downham didn't see that ball coming, did he?
Pitcher asked for the ball. Catcher was not ready. Good way to hurt somebody.
I don't think he threw it that hard, though. Just kind of tossed it in there.
Doesn't matter. Hit me. Come on.
Bounce off your head, huh?
There you go.
Smitherman in close at first base, anticipating a possible bunt attempt and a sacrifice. Pitch is way outside, ball one. Gutzweiler sacrificed back in the first inning, which you applauded.
I did.
He might be your MVP, huh? 2 bunts in 1 game for a sacrifice.
Hey, there you go.
The stretch by Southern. Long look at second base. The pitch. He was taken all the way on this one.
First baseman came way up.
Yeah, Smitherman, that was a shot to the right side. He'd have had to really defend himself. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch on the way. Fastball just a little bit off the plate. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Harrison at second, Mason at first. The stretch once again by Southern, and the pitch missed outside. Isn't it amazing how things, you're going along, sailing along, and then all of a sudden we hit that little bit of a roadblock. Three balls and 1 strike. The pitch on the way, and he missed it. Bases are loaded. Second walk given up to Gutzweiler, and we will have a visit to the mound. There is a right-hander, I do believe, yes, throwing in the Anderson Ravens bullpen. So let's see if they'll go there. As we mentioned earlier, we've been keeping an eye on the pitches. Southern is now to 91 through 4 innings plus. That's a little bit high.
Yeah, you got to get him out of 100, wouldn't you?
First off, I think they'll ask him how he feels. And they'll probably ask the catcher, how do you think he's throwing?
Kid's going to go to, I'm fine.
Well, that's why you ask the catcher. Because the pitcher's going to lie to you. You always say what you need to say to stay in the game. And they're going to leave him in. And again, the pitching coach knows probably better than anybody his pitchers. So he kind of has an idea of where Southern is right now. Now, how long will he go?
Who knows?
Could find that right here. Harley, single in the first inning, struck out in the third. Bases loaded here in the fifth, and the first pitch is a breaking ball outside, 1-0. I would imagine, though, Coach, he's probably on a short leash right now. The stretch and the pitch. Lined into left field, base hit. That'll tie the ball game. They'll hold the runners and play base to base with no outs. Harley, his second RBI of the day. And that'll bring up Kevin Schaff. That's going to do it. They're going to go to the bullpen. Pitching change for the Ravens. Tell you about the new pitcher in a moment.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Dalton Wasson will now pitch. Played his high school baseball at Guerin Catholic High School in Noblesville, 9 innings this year. He has an 0-3 record and an ERA of 7.00.
We saw him play in high school.
Yes. Guerin, by the way, ranked number 2 in the latest polls, but I did see they lost, I believe, last night.
Last night they did.
So it'll be Schaff, bases loaded, 1 run across, and now the young right-hander will have to find a way to get the Ravens out of trouble here in the 5th inning. Schaff has struck out twice. Boy, only 9 innings of work so far for Wasson as this is fouled away. He's given up 9 hits, 11 runs, 7 earned, 9 strikeouts, and 6 walks in the 9 innings he has worked this year. Mason at third, Gutzweiler at second, Harley at first. The stretch by Wasson in the pitch, low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mount St. Joseph had 3 runs in the first, a home run by Martin in the second, and they've been in a drought since, but now bases loaded, 3 hits in this inning. The pitch hit well into right field. Webb going near the line. He will not make the catch in foul territory. If he makes the catch, the runner at third will score easily. But that's nothing more than a long foul ball and a long strike.
Might be the right thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. Come back, and if you can possibly get an out right here of Schaff, get that first out, possible double play ground ball, get yourself out of the inning with just the 1 run. The stretch by Wasson. The pitch on the way, fastball. Gordon, high to get it, gets the force at home plate. Nice play by Gordon.
That's great baseball.
Bases will remain loaded, 1 away. And he timed that jump just perfectly, and that'll bring up now Brennan Martin. He took another look at it right there. Martin hit the home run in the second, struck out in the third. First look at Wasson. The pitch on the way, and he throws hard, by the way.
Last night in the Indianapolis area, in the city-county championships, Cathedral beats Chatard 7-0, and Lawrence North beat Decatur Central 6-1.
The stretch by Wasson. The pitch, fastball, misses low and inside. Hear that wind picking up again. It is raining again, by the way. They're hoping all these showers would be out of here by now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the 5th inning. The pitch Lifted into left center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. And the left fielder Tabor bobbles it. 2 runs will score and the runners will advance. An error on the play. And Mount St. Joseph has regained the lead here in the 5th inning.
And Martin was smart enough to go down to second base.
Yeah. So now that'll bring up Brandcamp with runners at second and third. The infield is in. The pitch on the way nearly got him. By the way, 3 runs, those 3 runs all charged to the starter. They're still just 1 away. Wasson with a pitch. Inside for ball 2. Southern will finish 4 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 5 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Big cut and a miss by Brandcamp. This is already the 3rd at bat now for Brandcamp, and we're only in the 5th inning. Wasson comes set at the belt, and the pitch on the way, and he blew it by him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The break-even pitch on the way, got him. Big strikeout for Wasson. So 2 away. And we'll head to the top of the order in Anton Meir. First strikeout for Wasson. Meir has a base hit to his credit, a walk. And then he grounded out. The pitch. There's a called strike. Might feel pretty lucky, only maybe give up 3 runs in this half inning. It could have been big. Schaff at third, Martin at second. The stretch by Wasson. And here's the pitch on the way. And that'll be strike 2. Nice pitch again by the right-hander. So right now, Southern, the pitcher of record on the loss side, if it stays this way. Fastball blew it by him. Meir strikes out. 2 strikeouts for Wasson. 7-5 Mount St. Joseph. Back here in Kokomo, 1-0 count to Brendan Tabor, and he'll rip this one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tabor reached on an air, scored a run in the second, hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. And now the Ravens have to battle from a 2-run deficit as they trail it 7-5. Lifted well into left field. Harley back on it, and that's out of here. Well, there's the beginning of it. Second home run hit by the Ravens, and another no-doubter. And for Tabor, his 3rd of the year.
They can hit the ball.
The ball is certainly carrying out a lot here in game number 2. That'll bring up Cooper Webb. Webb is 0 for 2.
Which is surprising because of the wetness.
Must be light air.
He-win ball.
That's right. Well, that's a home run cut. We have seen both home runs as the pitch is inside by the Ravens hit to left field. We saw the Martin home run by Mount St. Joseph hit to right field. This one hit high and foul.
330 is pretty deep, isn't it?
It's not bad. It's about where it should be. Remember, many years ago, the fence would be about 360 down the lines. That's hit well. Base hit. Webb makes the big turn, and then Harley has trouble with it. And to second base is Webb. I think he would have been in with a double nonetheless. So now it'll bring up Charlie Jones. Taking another look at it right here. Good pitch on the inside corner, left it a little bit high. One thing for sure, the balls that are being hit, you look at Mount St. Joseph in the 1st and the 5th innings, and then that home run they hit. Everybody's really hitting the ball hard. The pitch on the way, bunt attempt. And Jones now down to the count, no balls and a strike. Long look by Fry. Webb with the lead at second base. Another bunt attempt, bunts it in the air. One hopper, and now it goes foul. Great play by Mason down at third. That had that spin on it, and he knew if he didn't get it, let it roll.
Yeah.
On the grass, he may not have been able to do that, but he can on the turf.
It died in the grass. With the wetness, that would have died in the grass.
Yeah.
Look at this again. It's up there.
City.
I love this play. Whoop.
Well, the thing is, he was kind of caught in the middle. Do I go for it or do I let it go? And he wisely backed off on it. And now no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, hit foul. I would imagine, though, Mason down at third base has seen a lot of baseballs his way. So, yeah, he's seen about everything. So Jones stays in at no balls and 2 strikes. Fry a check of the runner at second. Here's the pitch on the way. It's up high for ball 1.
That's advantage of not playing at home or away.
What?
That play right there.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Sails over Gutzweiler's head, and it bounced back off of the concrete backstop area. But by the time it got back to Gutzweiler, a good jump by Webb to get him to third. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, that ball came back quick.
So now runner at third. Already 1 run across, 7-6 your score. The pitch, hit foul. Good cut by Jones. Infield at medium depth. Here's the pitch on the way. Low and inside. Good block by Gutzweiler. And the count now 3-2. Fry is nearing 100 pitches here. And there's still no outs in inning number 6. The payout pitch on the way, and he lost it. There is a left-hander throwing in the Mount St. Joseph bullpen. Runners at first and third is Fry. Set to throw the bunt, and he pulls back in time. The pitch low and outside. In the bullpen, Ryan Caulfield. Now for Mount St. Joseph. Boy, be careful throwing it over there. You don't throw that away.
Especially the short hop.
Caulfield out of Sydney, Ohio, a 6'4" junior. Here's a strike. The stretch and the 1-1 pitch. It's up high. Bunt attempt and bunts it foul. And we'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caulfield hasn't thrown a ton of innings yet this year either, only 16 1/3. As Dorton back in. Break-even pitch is on the way, lifted high and foul. And we'll stay at 2-2. Ravens chance to tie the ball game here in inning number 6. All started with Brendan Tabor's solo home run. Stretch by Fry, the pitch on the way, hit well into left center field. Brandcamp coming over, the left fielder Harley beats him to the punch, makes the catch, a run will score, and we're tied at 7. That'll bring up now Tyler Smitherman. Smitherman 0 for 3. Smitherman has struck out twice. 1 away here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Line back up the middle, base hit. Jones rounding second, on his way to third. No throw, and now runners at first and third. 1 away, and that'll bring up Justin Reed. And we have a visit to the mound. And we're going to go to the bullpen. Pitching change is on the way here in Kokomo.
This place has been a huge part of my life, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be moving forward. I'll always take a piece of the mountain with me. Whether in the classroom or on the field, my coaches and professors had my back and always pushed me to climb higher. Now, I can't wait to light the way for my students and help them achieve their dreams.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Hanover College. Founded in 1827, Hanover is Indiana's oldest private four-year college. Hanover is a nationally recognized liberal arts college with core strengths in the natural and life sciences, education, and business. This breathtaking 650-acre campus sits on a bluff above the Ohio River in Hanover, Indiana. Hanover's approach to the liberal arts allows students to combine their academic interests. Students can even design their own majors. Students have so many opportunities to try classes, clubs, and other activities.
As we mentioned, it'll be Ryan Caulfield who will step in the first pitch is a swing and a miss. Justin Reed now the runners at first and third, one away.
He had 5 tosses is all he took.
He is 0-1 on the year with an ERA of 5.51. That's hit foul. 16 innings, 20 hits, 12 runs, 10 earned with 17 strikeouts and 8 walks for the left-hander. He's got Jones at third, Smitherman down at first base. And the pitch on the way, grounded right side, could be 2. High hop Lawson, and on the relay from Schaff to Martin, they'll get the double play. 2 runs across, we're tied at 7. Double play. That ended the half inning. Mount St. Joseph will step up. It'll be Jake Lawson, followed by Harrison and Mason. Lawson back in for another inning of work, and the pitch is in there for a strike.
2 touchdowns.
There you go. That's ripped foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Lawson singled and scored in the first, grounded out in the second, and struck out in the fourth. Right-hander's next pitch in there for strike 1. There's a fastball in there for a strike. Look out. Got enough of it, though, as Harrison stays alive. That is Hanover, by the way. It is now here, ready to play the next game.
Boy, when that bat starts flying, everybody starts ducking.
No balls and 2 strikes. Well, they were certainly Mount St. Joseph wondering if that was or Anderson, whether that was a foul ball or not. And it was. It did hit the bat before he let go of it. How about that pitch? 4 straight.
Thinks he'll go to juice, is he? He's excited.
Here's Ethan Mason.
I mean, that's just power. And knows it.
Tell you what, he is throwing well.
Yep.
That pitch inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, 2-0. Mason singled in the first inning. He also singled in the 5th inning. 2 for 3. Lines this one into left field. Coming on to be Tabor and make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning. Anderson.
To subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Today's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374, where they represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication throughout the state of Indiana. Start your career with Boilermaker Local Union 374, 219-845-1000.
You did that very well.
Trivia's coming up, too.
Trivia's coming.
You have the whole press box on edge. Is that pitch in there for a strike to Wolf?
Ashley from Hanover is just excited. She's ready. She's got her Google Sheets ready to watch.
Pitch is outside.
And in about 15 minutes, we may have some rain.
Boy, what's new now, huh? Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Wolf. Got him. There's one away, and that'll bring up Jed Downham. Downham walked and scored in the 2nd, struck out looking in the 3rd, and then walked in the 5th inning. Pitch stays up high, 1 ball, no strikes. Caulfield able to get out of that half inning with that ground ball in the double play. And there's a strike. The 1-1 pitch, ripped foul. Downham way out in front of that one. By the way, Fry finished with 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. He threw 108 pitches today. That's up high. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch on the way, and it's hit foul once again as Downham hanging tough at 2-2. The wind and the 2-2 pitch. Another one hit hard but foul. Well, I'll tell you what, right now, Downham way out in front of Caulfield. Of course, he has to make a little bit of an adjustment. This is the first time he has seen the left-hander. As you always know in baseball, if you're facing a left-hander and you're a left-handed hitter, it's not quite as easy. You love watching those right-handers come out there. Another foul ball. We'll go to 2-2 here in the 7th. The late kick and the pitch on the way. Lifted into right field. And the second baseman, Lawson, over to make the catch. And there is 2 away. That'll bring up Connor Gordon. Boy, in this turf, when you get a chance to play in the infield, you can literally play in shallow outfield because the ball gets to you so quick on a ground ball. There's a strike. Gordon singled and scored in the second, flew out in the third, and flew out in the fifth. Here's the pitch on the way, outside, ball one. I would imagine even with your speed, you could get to a couple of those, huh?
Got lightning reported.
All right. So we have a lightning report happening at 3:34. This will be our second delay. We had one at 1:50. Our second delay here at 3:34. And so now everybody will have to wait 30 minutes and see what the weather is going to look like.
Can I share with you, we're going to have rain in the next 7 to 12 minutes.
Could have kept that to yourself, could you?
Sorry.
So he's bringing us bad news or what?
I didn't mean to. So we have 2 outs. The count is 2-2. If I 1-1, and stick with us. We will stay on the air as we'll have some guests. Get some guests coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Well, I'll give you a little bit of a recap in this one. This got started early. Mount St. Joseph got 3 runs in the bottom half of the first inning before the Ravens came back with 5 runs, highlighted by the Justin Reed home run. That made it 5-3. Brandon Martin hit a solo shot in the second inning to make it 5-4, and then we were in a big-time drought for quite a while until we got to the 6th inning, and then Tabor hit a home run. Webb got a double, later driven in to get 2 runs in the inning, and then Mount St. Joseph came back. They had a 3-run 5th inning, and that's where we stand right now at 7-7. Both teams going into their bullpens as well. Wasson has thrown well in 2 innings. He has struck out 4. And so far, Caulfield has faced 1 1/3 innings with 14 pitches and a strikeout as well. So while we await the official word, generally it's always 30 minutes between every report of lightning that you have. So we'll take a timeout. We'll keep you updated right here on HCAC TV.
Samantha Huber. I'm a national security, political science, and criminal justice major. Coming out of high school, what I really wanted in a college was somewhere that I could pursue both political science, journalism, and also just the national security aspect of things, or security studies, but also that had lacrosse, because I really wanted to play lacrosse. And so I found that AU had all of those things, and that really attracted me to it. So over the summer, I lived and worked in DC for a little bit at U.S. Customs and Border Protection in their Office of Intelligence, working to support intelligence products about migration and human smuggling from Lebanon and Syria. I wanted to do something that actually made a tangible difference and actually dealt with bigger issues. Not that other things aren't important, but I just wanted to do something where I could see the impact it would really make. Just working in both on the journalism side of things and then also on the government side of things, I've just been able to see how those two ends need to work together to really balance each other out and actually work well, and why they're both needed. So I'm the kind of person who's always looking for ways to better myself and to grow as a person and a student, and AU is definitely the best place to do that. I wanted to do something that actually made a tangible difference and actually dealt with bigger issues. Not that other things aren't from Lebanon and Syria. I wanted to do something that actually made a tangible difference and actually dealt with bigger issues. Not that other things aren't important, but I just wanted to do something where I could see the impact it would really make. Just working in both on the journalism side of things and then also on the government side of things, I've just been able to see how those two ends need to work together to really balance each other out and actually work well, and why they're both needed. So I'm the kind of person who's always looking for ways to better myself and to grow as a person and a student, and AU is definitely the best place to do that.
Hi, I'm Darius Spokey. I'm from Sydney, Ohio. I'm a math education major here at Bluffton University. So becoming a Scholar Mentor, I was really excited to go on the great adventure. Being able to be around the first year students here at Bluffton University and see them grow and meet new people was really exciting for me. We were in the National Park and we actually got a hike to a waterfall. We also were able to hike up to the highest point in the Smokies. It was a great time in Klingman's Dome. As we started looking out, it's a weird sight to see. I have a big fear of heights. And looking out, I was almost kind of scared, but then I realized I'm not gonna have another view like this in my entire life for the most part. And I just had to take it all in, and especially with Bluffton giving us this opportunity. So for the second experience, we actually were going ziplining. And going in, I was really nervous. And you saw a lot of students rooting each other on. If you were scared or nervous, they were telling you, it's gonna be all right, I'll jump off with you. I know my partner, for instance, I was scared and she was like, well, do you wanna go at the same time? I'll do a countdown. The third and final experience we had was actually a solitude experience. We were able to sit there by ourselves and not have our phones, not have any social media, nothing that was gonna...
Here we go, it's been recording the whole time.
My name is Everyone Knows Everyone, and everyone's very...
Well, I knew I wanted to go to a smaller school because my high school was a small high school, and I really valued good connections with teachers where you can get the help that you need, and I didn't want to be overwhelmed in a class setting. My name's Eloise. I'm from Chicago. I went to North Shore Country Day School, and then I took a gap year, so then I'll be going to Earlham this fall. I honestly didn't expect to be in the Midwest or to be in Earlham, but it ended up being the right choice for me when it came down to it. The big event that sold me pretty much on Earlham was meeting the professors and getting to talk with them, and realizing that because I'm really interested in animal behavior, animal research, and things like that, and for me it was always hard to make sure that that was something I would be able to find in college, but I was able to talk to professors who had the same interests as me, and I knew I would be able to pursue a lot of my interests here and do research projects with professors who are passionate about the same things. I think just generally one of the other things that stuck out to me was the community that Earlham has, and I'd gotten a bit of an insight on that just because my English teacher in high school is an alum of Earlham, and so she was able to tell me about what kind of community it is, and how even returning years later, her professor recognized her and they immediately were able to reconnect again. And just being able to have those close connections with professors like I did with my English teacher, where it's not much of a hierarchy, and you can have that conversation, those discussions, and you can talk to them a bit as friends, but also get advice from them, help them guide you in your life and everything. And I think it's really cool just being able to call professors by their first names, and how there's no hierarchy there. I think that's really interesting to create kind of a utopia almost of a great supporting community to live in.
The number one reason that I love teaching at Manchester, it has to be the people. And I know that probably a lot of us give that same answer, but for me, it has become even more personal. I get to not only teach, which I absolutely love, and I get to work with future educators and other people in the educational field, but I also get to establish those long-term relationships with them that just feed a part of my soul that I can't imagine having filled by anything else.
There's also so many opportunities at Manchester to collaborate with great faculty. We can collaborate on teaching, we can collaborate on research, and we can collaborate on service. I am thrilled to be at Manchester because I chair the President's Diversity and Inclusion Council, and we have been working tirelessly to make Manchester a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive place.
One of the things I love about being at Manchester is the variety of things that we get to do. Going on Jan term trips with students is probably one of my favorite things to do. So we usually take trips to France, Hawaii, and Disney World, actually, and teach there. Each place we go, we teach something a little different, and we get to experience it again the way a student experiences, and that to me is incredibly fun.
I teach at Manchester because I believe in the mission of the school, and I also enjoy the fact that my discipline, which is music, is respected by my colleagues and the students here. It's considered an academic subject rather than an extracurricular activity.
One of the stories I remember is a student who started off at Manchester as a biology major. He wanted to do something different, and so his biology professor walked him across campus. He signed up for one of my classes, and then he ended up as an English major, and now he actually has a master's in English, and it was all because that biology professor realized maybe he had a better fit somewhere else on campus. She walked him a few feet across the mall from the Science Center to the Academic Center, and we sat in my office and chatted, and it was the kind of thing we could do at a school like Manchester.
The School of Education has been around since the inception of the university, and it has evolved over the years, and we've become more innovative as time has gone on.
When you have conversations with your professors, they really care about you, and they set a good example for us to want to be like that. Time that they spend out of the classroom, I know if I have an issue, I can always go talk to one of them, and I know I want to be like that for my students as well. We have that unique dual licensure program, which really makes our students much more marketable in the field. Students will be certified in K through 12 special education in both moderate to intense and mild to moderate, as well as preschool through 5th grade in the early education program, which is a very unique program, the first of its kind in the state. As sophomores, we are implemented into the service learning program, coordinated with one of our education classes. Before that, as freshmen, we're even given the opportunity to pair service learning with our core classes that every freshman has to take. So I got a whole extra year of volunteering in the classroom that not everybody gets that opportunity to do.
We have such good connection with area schools that we're able to give kids really good, strong placements. They have lots of opportunities to learn hands-on as well as great content from their faculty.
I can't say it enough. It's truly a family here at the Mount.
My name is Samantha Huber. I'm a national security, political science, and criminal justice major. Coming out of high school, what I really wanted in a college was somewhere that I could pursue both political science, journalism, and also just the national security aspect of things, or security studies, but also that had lacrosse, because I really wanted to play lacrosse. And so I found that AU had all of those things, and that really attracted me to it. So over the summer, I lived and worked in DC for a little bit at US Customs and Border Protection in their Office of Intelligence, working to support intelligence products about migration and human smuggling from Lebanon and Syria. I wanted to do something that actually made a tangible difference and actually dealt with bigger issues. Not that other things aren't important, but I just wanted to do something where I could see the impact it would really make. Just working in both on the journalism side of things and then also on the government side of things, I've just been able to see how those two ends need to work together to really balance each other out and actually work well, and why they're both needed. So I'm the kind of person who's always looking for ways to better myself and to grow as a person and a student, and AU is definitely the best place to do that.
How do you prepare for a future that will be different than anyone can imagine? At Bluffton University, the answer is through the Bluffton Blueprint, a foundation which creates a core of resiliency. Featuring both traditional classroom learning and experiential components, the Bluffton Blueprint pushes you to look at your major and future in unexpected ways. With a 98% placement rate within 6 months of graduation, the Bluffton Blueprint provides a framework for life. Schedule your visit at bluffton.edu.
Here we go. It's been recording the whole time.
My name is Hannah Hesterman, and I'm a freshman at Defiance College.
Is it going?
My name is Wayne Kelly.
My name is Derek. My name is Derek Lucas.
My name is Danielle Van. My name's Ari Mahaffey.
I chose DC because I started at a larger school where I was just another student, and my family had gone here, and I knew that you could build more one-on-one relationships with professors, and I thought that would be more beneficial for my education.
Small class sizes, and originally to play football, and just the atmosphere here on campus.
I heard that Northwest has a good nursing program, and I know Defiance works with them, so the nursing program was another factor.
I'm a commuter, and it's not too far from my house.
When I came on my visit here, I felt the very close family atmosphere, and I felt like I belonged here right away.
Defiance has given me an opportunity to build connections in the education program.
The umbrella.
I've met a lot of people from different backgrounds, different states.
I got to travel a lot. DC has given me the opportunity to play volleyball here, and with being an education major, it gives me the opportunity to get into the classroom right away at elementary schools.
I'm on the girls' tennis team, women's tennis team, and we have taken many trips already, and I love meeting new friends.
After I graduate, I'm going to look for a job at a school at home and hopefully become a special education teacher and eventually a principal.
I want to try to get a nursing job here.
In a perfect world, I'll be in law school, and then as a career, I would like to become a professional sports agent.
After graduation, I will probably stay here or go somewhere else to get my master's.
I plan on being an early childhood education teacher somewhere in this area.
My favorite thing about DC is how friendly people are here.
She's Little Turtle.
The opportunities on campus to have fun.
The small community, and everyone knows everyone, and everyone's very friendly around here.
It's nice to get to know everybody and have a lot of friends on campus.
I don't know what to say to you.
I would tell incoming freshmen to take advantage of the opportunities that they give you here.
Choose your friends wisely.
College is a lot different than what you think it's going to be. You're going to have a grand old time.
Take advantage of the opportunities on campus.
I would tell them to take every opportunity they can get. Defy the ordinary.
Drop the mic.
That's all I got.
Man.
Well, I knew I wanted to go to a smaller school because my high school was a small high school, and I really valued good connections with teachers where you can get the help that you need, and I didn't want to be overwhelmed in a class setting. My name's Eloise. I'm from Chicago. I went to North Shore Country Day School, and then I took a gap year, so then I'll be going to Earlham this fall. I honestly didn't expect to be in the Midwest or to be in Earlham, but it ended up being the right choice for me when it came down to it. The big event that sold me pretty much on Earlham was meeting the professors and getting to talk with them, and realizing that because I'm really interested in animal behavior, animal research, and things like that, and for me it was always hard to make sure that that was something I would be able to find in college, but I was able to talk to professors who had the same interests as me, and I knew I would be able to pursue a lot of my interests here and do research projects with professors who are passionate about the same things. I think just generally one of the other things that stuck out to me was the community that Earlham has, and I'd gotten a bit of an insight on that just because my English teacher in high school is an alum of Earlham, and so she was able to tell me about what kind of community it is, and how even returning years later, her professor recognized her, and they immediately were able to reconnect again. And just being able to have those close connections with professors like I did with my English teacher, where it's not much of a hierarchy, and you can have that conversation, those discussions, and you can talk to them a bit as friends, but also get advice from them, help them guide you in your life and everything. And I think it's really cool just being able to call professors by their first names, and how there's no hierarchy there. I think that's really interesting to create kind of a utopia almost of a great supporting community to live in.
Be ready. At Hanover College, you will learn to think critically. Knowledge acquired in the classroom, on and off-campus experiences, and relationships established will equip you to chart your own path. 99% of Hanover graduates are employed or continue their education within 7 months of graduation. More than 25% of each graduating class pursue advanced degrees or attend professional school. A Hanover education prepares graduates to lead lives as meaningful citizens, servants, and learners. Face the future with confidence and optimism. Find a place to belong and become the person that you are meant to be.
We are back once again here in Kokomo after a lightning delay. It ended up being about 34 minutes, and so we're hoping now that we're getting a little bit of rain still, but we're still keeping our fingers crossed that no more lightning delays.
You want some good news?
Yeah, can you give me some?
Yeah. We will continue to have rain, light rain, with no lightning for the next 40 minutes.
But you're not guaranteeing anything after that.
Let's move on. Let's do a recap.
That tells me that we have something more coming. We are in the top of inning number 12 seconds.
You got it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way, grounded foul. Well, it's pretty tough on everyone to have to wait and see what's going to happen. Players have to get readjusted and come back, and
so does the umpires, really.
Oh, yeah,
they're
everybody.
all wet, so
yeah.
You change clothes.
Yeah. Better have a change for a lot of them. Pitch on the way. It's up high for a ball. Because they already had to have changed once because we had that downpour earlier.
Right. Let me tell you, the laundromat will be busy.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is outside. Gutzweiler tried to frame that one over the plate.
And we're doing all this with 2 outs.
So we've had 2 delays in game 2. Here is the payoff pitch. Got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Caulfield. And the ever so famous trivia question is next. What do you got?
The Hampton Inn Suite trivia question.
Hold on. Let me get a drink first.
Okay.
Because I'm parched on this one.
I'm ready. Let me know.
Go ahead.
Okay. Which team won the first World Series in 1903?
First team to win a World Series in 1903.
Yes.
Was it the Chicago Cubs?
No.
Was it the Cincinnati Reds?
No.
Couldn't have been the Yankees.
Go ahead. Chuck's looking at you. A possibility.
You have a 50-50 chance of being wrong.
I got to do this. We want to thank Hampton Suites for all the things they have done for us and for the trivia questions today. I'll just bring it on Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will they allow me to stay up late tonight and do the sports page?
I'm sure they will let you do anything you want because you are Troy Deragowski.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Jackson Gutzweiler steps in, and the first pitch out of the strike zone. 1 ball and no strikes. By the way, Watson back in for another inning of work. This is certainly tough on pitchers. Fly ball, right
Deep.
center field,
Deep.
and over to make the catch will be Dorton for out number 1. What makes this tough on pitchers, maybe more than a position player, simply for the fact that you threw, and think about having a long half inning. So now Jordan Harley steps up with 1 out. And Watson's pitch is high for a ball. But so far looks like Watson adjusting very well. Harley, couple of base hits here in our second game of the day, and the pitch fouled off.
Oh, got the catcher's shaking off the hand.
You know, as a former catcher myself, you can catch a lot of things in a lot of strange places.
What I really love about the umpires, especially now, if you're getting hit like that, they're going to take time. They'll clean off the plate. They'll talk to the pitcher. They'll look at the baseball. They'll give you time to regroup.
1-1 pitch on the way. Yeah, probably a few years ago. Come on, let's go.
Yep.
Got
well,
things
back
to do.
in our day.
Yeah. Get
spit on it and
wipe
some dirt on it.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch, check swing, fly ball. Jones is there, and there's 2 away. That's one of those, oops, I didn't really want to swing at that one. That'll bring up Kevin Schaff.
Winner of this game plays right away after 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Ben Wood will be with you this evening. He'll keep you nice and informed.
He's been waiting a while, huh?
He's excited.
2 strikeouts for Kevin Schaff as he steps in.
I like his tie. The polka dot.
Polka dot.
Yeah.
Check swing, and he goes around. Count is even 1-1.
I just don't know why orange polka dots.
I don't know where he got the Tampa Bay stuff. Old Tampa Bay stuff.
Was it John McKay who coached them back in the day?
Yeah, expansion team. 1-1. That'll be hit foul, left side. We'll go to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maybe we should do football trivia during football season.
Be a good idea. Hope you come up with something better than you have. I still think that's I don't think Boston won it back in 1903. I want to see proof. The 1-2 pitch is up high. What source did you get that trivia question from?
I don't remember.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch on the way, and it got the inside corner for strike 3. We head to the 8th, tied at 7.
Active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Today's game brought to you in part by Passion to Care, where they're dedicated to helping you care for a loved one. Passion to Care, sponsor here for the tournament. Great to have them on board.
They're great people. Very good people.
All right, it'll be Tabor, Webb, and Jones all due up here in the 8th. Rain is back again, by the way. Tabor homered his last time up. Caulfield's pitch is inside for ball 1. Caulfield came on in the 6th inning. There's a called strike. The 1-1 on the way, and there's strike 2. One-two pitch, just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just remember the days when there's no turf, and these would be impossible to get in right now.
The 2-2 pitch. That'll be lifted foul.
Last time I looked in Transylvania, Mount St. Joseph and Erlin. Erlin was up 3-2 going into the top of the 6th.
Caulfield gets the sign, the pitch, and that's ripped foul, this time on the left side. And we'll stay at 2-2. Reed has a home run today for Anderson. Tabor has a home run. Martin a solo shot to begin the 2nd for Mount St. Joseph. Each team has had big innings in this one. Break-even pitch on the way, and it's outside. Ball 3.
Someone wanted that to be a strike.
Here's your payoff pitch on the way. High fly ball down the right field line as Meir will give it a look. It'll go out of play.
Nice thing about this ballpark is there's a lot of cover for the fans to sit back up and be out of the rain.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Caulfield's pitch on the way, hit foul once again. They're going to need some extra baseballs, Coach. I know they have a good supply, but we went through a lot of them already.
We walked over to see the umpires between the rain delays, and they were still mudding some balls. Good to have the umpires on board with us.
Tabor's been on base 3 times. He's going to make it 4. Solid base hit to left field. His 2nd hit. That'll bring it now Cooper Webb. Webb grounded out in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, and doubled and scored in the 6th inning. So now, this late in the ball game, you try to get Tabor down to 2nd base. They're anticipating bunt. Bunted pretty well. Caulfield coming off the mound, got the runner at 2nd. Great play by Caulfield. Bunted a little bit too hard for Webb.
Did you see the slide, though?
I did.
He slid really early and almost stopped.
Yeah, he was a little early in that one.
Yeah.
So here's Charlie Jones. So the sacrifice unsuccessful for Webb.
Would that be that fielder's choice for the...
Yes.
Got him.
Got him at first. Great move by Caulfield. And just like that, Anderson 2 away, and all the base paths are now clear as a bell. Boy, I tell you what, that's tough. What started it out to be a promising inning, perhaps, as that pitch is a called strike. And all of a sudden, nothing. Jones walked his last time up in the 6th inning. Caulfield's next pitch. One hopper to the 2nd baseman, Lawson.
What an inning.
Ends up being a 1-2-3 inning. We're tied at 7.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's
It's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot? It's not a game.
Back here once again in Kokomo for the HCAC baseball tournament. Mount St. Joseph will bring Martin, Brandkamp, and Meir to the plate. Well, they'd love to get one here.
You got to get one here.
Wasson's pitch is a fastball called strike. Martin homered in the second inning, struck out in the third, and doubled in the fifth inning. Hit this one foul, look out.
Player gets up. I'm right here. You missed me.
So Martin quickly behind it, 0-2. Wasson's next pitch on the way, just outside. Wasson came in the fifth inning. So Martin getting his second look at the right-hander. Here's the pitch. Fastball's outside. You know, he's got some pretty good velocity on his fastball. And now the trainer's going to check him out. You could tell when he threw it that something was wrong. And that might be in his back area.
Yep.
Now, I mentioned a little bit ago, Keith, that you end up with a delay like they had, and that might have been a factor for Wasson. So he is coming out. We'll come back in a moment, tell you about the new pitcher for the Ravens.
Active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product.
And I'm sure that the way that we saw Wasson throwing, they'd love to have him go longer, but he apparently had pulled something in his back, and they knew it immediately. So for Stoll, he'll inherit the 2-2 count.
I know you can't see it on our camera, but the birds are diving big time toward the opening of our. We don't need a bird in the press box. And can we say this on the air? Hands-on training with our producer today.
I don't think he's training. I think he knows how to do it.
I mean, he's handling sticks really well. Patsy over here, Leo down in center field, and Chuck is roaming.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Martin back in, and Stoll set to throw. And the pitch on the way, foul tipped. And the catcher down and unable to hold on to that one. Will stay at 2-2. No outs here. Bottom of the 8th inning. Mount St. Joseph, if they can get a run here, get to the 9th, and perhaps pull out a win. Hit well, base hit. Third hit of the day for Martin. And that'll bring up Matt Brandkamp. So there is your go-ahead run. We will have a pinch runner now. So they're going to get some speed on the base pass. Brandkamp 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Nicholas Price is the pinch runner down at first.
So the pitcher record now is,
well, we'll have to wait here and see. But right now, Wasson.
But the first base, our runner is charged to the pitcher that just left the game, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Showing bunt, pulls back, and it's a strike. This thing has gone back and forth all day long, battling the conditions. 2 rain delays. Brandcamp is a .248 hitter. Will he try to bunt here and get that runner down to second? Price gets a lead. Wind picking up, bunt, and bunted foul. Boy, and this makes it really difficult for Brandcamp. And it is really coming down now. I am smelling another rain delay.
No. No, you don't. No.
No, we aren't going to do it. Here's the stretch and the 0-2 pitch. Got by, down on the catcher, and Price to second base on the wild pitch.
We have had lights on since 11:30 this morning.
Yeah, it got dark.
Yes.
Well, this might be about as hard as rain since that first really big rain we had.
It still says light showers.
Depends who you're talking to, right? Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way, and that's fouled off. Brandcamp. Pitch on the inside corner. Well, this baseball's got to be getting a little wet, huh? You might have to go to Target and get some more. Pitches up high. Or did you bring any back with you after you got all those last year off the roof?
I only had 9.
Well, that's better than none.
It's like golf balls, you know.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Price at second.
If I remember correctly, you got one of those balls.
I did. Stahl with a pitch. Breaking ball. Rip foul. Boy, they are on top of those.
Good question.
2 balls and 2 strikes again to Brandcamp. Of course, as a hitter, you got to battle that rain as well. Here's the pitch. Got him. Big strikeout for Stahl. There's one away, and we'll go to the top of the order.
That's one of the things you have to do as an umpire. You got to determine when does advantage disadvantage occurs.
The safety's first as Mir, the leadoff hitter, steps in. Here's the pitch. That's hit foul. Well, I'll tell you what, they're not missing by much. If you've guessed by now that next game won't start at 4:30, huh? No balls and 1 strike. That pitch inside. Do we get overtime pay?
Yeah, you get one. Yeah. Yeah, Blake gives you more M&M peanuts.
Yeah. I like plain, though.
I'll make sure Ashley will get you plain M&Ms in between innings.
Can it be fudge?
Fudge?
Fudge M&Ms. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. There's a strike. Nice pitch.
You tell her whatever you want, and she'll put it on your charge account, no problem.
Good. 1-2 to Anton Mir. Rain continues to come down here in the 8th. Oh, that one goes behind him. Good job there by Downham just to get to that ball.
How about our press box crew? Look good down there, don't they?
A couple of them look a little rough.
Yeah.
Like they've been here all day.
Kid from Manchester, though, he grew that mustache just for you this week.
Yeah, he did. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mir. 1 away, runner at second. Stull with the pitch. Breaking ball up high. I still believe at this point, gripping that baseball's got to be pretty difficult. See, he wants a new ball.
He's asking for a ball.
So that's the second one he's looked at. I think they're pulling him off. They are. They are going to pull him off here at 4:40. So we have yet another delay. This will be number 3. We've had now 2 rain delays and a lightning delay. Now, this is not a mandatory 30 minutes. We just kind of wait and see if this rain will lighten up a little bit. And the bottom line is you're running out of baseballs and everything else, and so you need to certainly from a safety standpoint, get the players off the field. But it is hard. You're trying to throw a breaking pitch, and you have the snap on the ball and the wrist, and it slips away. That's tough to do. So you can certainly understand why the umpire called it right there, because it is getting pretty wet at this stage.
Let's bring Ben Wood in. He's got a master's in weather. Ben Wood joins us. Are you ready for your games?
Yeah, I'm not sure when it's going to start, but yeah, I'm ready.
I heard about 9 o'clock tonight.
I can see that,
yeah. Talk about your first experience working for the Heartland Conference for the baseball tournament.
Yeah, I'm excited. I know we've done this past couple of years. It seems like there's a lot of action in between these couple of days, so I'm sure we're going to get to see some good baseball. Hopefully the rain stops here and skies open up and we'll have clear weather the rest of the way.
You're looking at Hanover, first time Hanover #1 seed. What did they bring to the table?
They've got a well-balanced team. I saw in the beginning of April they won 8 straight games in the HCAC, and that got them their first title since 2001. So it's been a while since they've been at the top, but they split earlier this season with Rose Holman in a doubleheader. I saw they scored a lot of runs late in the game, so I'm gonna see if that's gonna be something that'll happen tonight in this matchup.
The interesting thing is the winner of this game goes home till tomorrow. The winner of this plays Hanover because of the lower seat thing. So what's the effect of playing back-to-back? Is there advantage to that, or now your uniform's been wet, it's been wet now, and now I have to wear another 3 hour maybe for another game?
Yeah, I think there's some advantages other than pitching, I'd say, but outside, I mean, you've already got a feel for the stadium. You were here earlier, and they put up 5 runs, so they scored some runs, so they've got something to build off of in that first game. So I would say having a feel for it is good. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, relaxing, and staying loose during this break. But, yeah, I think it's a good thing because you can build off that first game, and then you come in here with some confidence and taking on the #1 team. That adds another notch there for Rose Holman. I would say the one disadvantage, though, you already use your #1 pitcher, so that's something that Hanover will have an upper hand in that category. But I would right now give the advantage to Rose Holman because, like we're seeing, there's a lot of rain, so Hanover's going to come out here in the wetness and probably won't have the same feel as a normal game, having to wait for that. But I'd give the upper hand here to Rose Holman, having played earlier. But #1 team in the conference, they're going to look to defend that regular season title and go all the way in the tournament.
4:40 rain delay. We'll take a break. We'll be back with you as soon as we get back to baseball.
The #1 reason that I love teaching at Manchester, it has to be the people. And I know that probably a lot of us give that same answer. But for me, it has become even more personal. I get to not only teach, which I absolutely love, and I get to work with future educators and other people in the educational field, but I also get to establish those long-term relationships with them that just feed a part of my soul that I can't imagine having filled by anything else.
There's also so many opportunities at Manchester to collaborate with great faculty. We can collaborate on teaching, we can collaborate on research, and we can collaborate on service. I am thrilled to be at Manchester because I chair the President's Diversity and Inclusion Council, and we have been working tirelessly to make Manchester a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive place.
One of the things I love about being at Manchester is the variety.
Back once again here in Kokomo after a 7-minute. Now, is it exactly 7, or you want to put some seconds on it?
Well, you could go 7:15 if you like.
Let's go 7.
Okay.
After the rain shower and the 7-minute delay, Anton Meer, 3 balls, 2 strikes as Stahl set to throw, and the pitch is on the way, and he missed high and outside for ball 4. Runners at first and second now for Jake Lawson. Lawson has singled and scored. He has also struck out twice. Left-handed hitter steps in for the 5th time this afternoon. The pitch by Stahl, swing and a miss.
Base hit will score a run here. Well,
maybe.
Hard base hit will not.
Stoll gets the sign and the pitch. Hit well by the diving first baseman Smitherman. Heading around third is Martin. The throw to the plate not in time. And the Lions lead at 8-7. Big base hit by Lawson as he drives in another run. And still just 1 away. Martin scores for the 2nd time. And now we'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd as Lawson advancing to 2nd on the throw. And here is Andrew Harrison.
Kyle Kittle was going crazy sending him home.
Check
I think
swing.
he's going to throw his arm out at joint.
Pitch in there for a strike. Mount St. Joseph crowd didn't like that call. They thought that was out of the strike zone. Infield is in with 1 out. The stretch by Stahl on the pitch. Breaking ball is low. And the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. So now Mount St. Joseph in the driver's seat here. The number 4 seed. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He took another big cut. Harrison's been on base twice. He has scored twice. Caught looking his last time up in the 6th inning. Stoll gets the sign, check of the runners, and the pitch. And it's inside for a ball. We'll go to 2-2. Boy, what an opportunity right here for Mount St. Joe to add a little bit of padding to that 1-run lead. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball knocked down. Downham does a nice job locating the baseball as well. 3-2. Anderson pitching today. They've had a lot of 3-2 counts.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Runners again at 2nd and 3rd. The pitch on the way is a breaking ball, and it's inside. Stull thought he had it. Ball 4, bases loaded. 2nd walk of the inning, and that'll bring it now Ethan Mason. Still just 1 away. Three delays here in our 2nd contest. When this game is over, it'll be about 45 minutes before we get the 3rd game started. Mason, a base hit back in the 5th inning. The first pitch you'll see from Stull is in there for a strike. Mason flew out in the first inning, singled in the fifth, and lined out in the sixth inning. The pitch. Popped up foul, right back your way. So no balls and 2 strikes. We had some rain delays 2 years ago. The one lasted about 4.5 hours, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thought I'd remind you.
You went
of that.
back to the hotel.
No, I didn't. I stayed here.
Oh, did you stay
Oh, yeah.
here?
I stayed here the whole time. 0-2 to Mason. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Should be playable in foul territory. The pitcher coming over right in front of Gordon. Probably not the thing you want to do. Your third baseman had a little better look at it, but Stull makes the play for 2 away. Gordon kind of gave Stull a look like, that was mine. Gutzweiler steps to the plate now with 2 outs. Bases still loaded. Gutzweiler's walked twice. The pitch. Big home run cut. And he's quickly down at 0-1. Lions would love to get another base hit right here. The pitch. Another home run cut. We're looking to the 9th. It'll be Dorton, Smitherman, and Reed. 2, 3, and 4 for Anderson. Stull with the 0-2 pitch on the way. Bounced that one in front of Downham. And we're now at 1-2. Might be a time right here for Gutzweiler to choke up a little bit, try to make contact, put the ball in play. You never know what might happen. The 1-2 and got him. Big strikeout for Stull. We will head to the 9th. Mount St. Joe leads it by 1.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
We head to the top of the 9th inning. Dorton will lead things off as Caulfield back in. Clements, by the way, Andrew Clements will take over at first base for Mount St. Joseph, and here we go. Dorton today, a single back in the second inning, his only hit of the day. He's 1 for 3 with a sacrifice. He has driven in a run. That was part of that 5-run second inning. Caulfield trying to finish it out. Line drive, base hit. Heading to second with a double is Dorton.
Wow.
And Anderson coming right back.
This is what they do every single tournament.
Yep.
Last year, looked like they were down and out. Just have a way to win these things.
So here's Smitherman. There is a right-hander throwing in the Lions bullpen. Smitherman had a hit his last time up. Caulfield's pitch. Grounded to the third baseman, but foul.
Went to the wall.
Anderson now with 9 hits. Mount St. Joseph with 12. The stretch and the pitch just outside for a ball, 1-1. Team's #1 seed, Hanover, playing next. The pitch, grounded foul. And we're going to want to. That pitch is low for a ball, 3-2. Second baseman Lawson playing on the left side along with Schaff and Mason. Big pitch right here for Caulfield. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tying run is at second base. The pitch. High fly ball into right field. Tagging at second will be Dorton. Here comes the right fielder, Meir, to make the catch and hold the runner at second. 1 away. That'll bring up Justin Reed. Reed hit a home run in the second inning. Since then, he is 0 for 3. But again, Dorton at second. Reed, a .340 hitter coming into this game this afternoon. The pitch, called strike. Caulfield, a check of the runner, now throws to second base, and Lawson there to lay on the tag, not in time.
That's a dangerous play. Throw out it in center field. They're 90 feet away from bases.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit foul. Good cut by Reed. But he's down in the count at 0-2. Hanover will play the lowest seed remaining between the first 2 games. And then Transy will play the best seeded team. The pitch outside. We know now it'll be Transy and Rose-Hulman in that last game. We're just waiting to see who Hanover is going to play right here.
Transy has been waiting in the hotel for a long time today.
The stretch by Caulfield. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Ripped and foul again. Winner of this game plays back-to-back.
And you hope you brought a change of clothes.
Yeah. The 1-2 pitch. Hit well in the gap, and that's going to tie the ball game. Dorton will score. Heading to second will be Reed, and Reed ties it at 8. Second double of the inning. Reed picking up another RBI, and that'll bring up Griffin Wolf, and they're still just 1 away. Wolf 1 for 4, a run scored back in the second inning. He has struck out twice.
That thing went to the wall quick, Troy.
Caulfield trying to get out of this inning now without any further damage, as that's the 10th hit now by the Ravens. A swing and a miss. And Wolf behind it 0-1.
This is why you're in the DH spot right here.
He's a .385 hitter, 35 runs driven in. Lefty against lefty here in the 9th. The pitch, outside for a ball. Well, I think it's safe to say that games we've covered this year, really no lead is safe. And in the tournament last year, that was the same instance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and outside, 2-1. The third game of the day was scheduled to begin at 4:30. We're probably closer to at least 6. The 2-1 pitch, outside. Three balls and a strike now to Griffin Wolf. Caulfield with the pitch. Uh-oh, look out. Goodbye. Wolf, a blast. A 2-run shot for Wolf. That is his 6th home run of the year, and none bigger than that one right there.
That was at least 380.
Wow.
I mean, that got out of here dodged. Look at that.
That is their 3rd home run of the day. And here is Downham. And all of a sudden now, 3 runs across, and Anderson leads it by 2. Caulfield just trying to get out of this inning. Look out! Here goes another one. Let's see if it'll get deep enough. It will not, and it will be caught. Amir making the catch, but that looked like it was going to get out of here too, and Downham is out number 2.
Wow.
And here's Connor Gordon.
The cardiac kids.
Wow.
Huh?
That's crazy. Gordon 1 for 4. And the pitch inside corner for a strike.
Marcy's probably in her office, and Anderson just jumping up and down right now.
So are all the other Anderson fans, as there's a swing and a miss. Bottom of the 9th, it'll be Harley, Schaff, and then Clements. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Lions ended up getting a run in the bottom of the 8th inning. Thought maybe they're going to get this win here today, but the bats have come alive again in the 9th for the Ravens. As we'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Marathon baseball, someone just told me.
Yeah. Oh, that one didn't miss by much. We'll go to 3 and 2. This game officially started at 1:14.
Thank you.
So with my calculations, that's almost 4 hours. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it'll be ball 4. Tabor's next. Loser of this game again will have to play later against Transylvania. We have a visit to the mound.
Rose homing because
after a meeting with Caulfield, Caulfield ready to throw, and this is hit well into left field, but Harley is there. He'll make the catch, but Wolf, the home run. Anderson leads it by 2.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We are pioneers.
We are the next generation of inventors, creators, teachers, and leaders.
We think critically,
work collaboratively,
always learning, growing, doing.
We care deeply about people and the planet.
Facing challenges together.
A place for the curious, the bold, and the go-getters.
At Transylvania University,
we pursue bold paths.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter
@IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now @IndianaSRN.
You know what? You think about Stahl now, a chance to pick up the win thanks to that 3-run 9th inning. So here's Harley to lead things off.
385-foot home run. Easy.
Did anybody go get that ball? You should have ran out there.
I should have went in and got that.
You should have. All right. Harley, a couple of base hits. We'll try to keep the Lions alive, and there's a strike. Anderson, the number 5 seed, trying to beat Mount St. Joseph for the second time this year. We'll show a bunt, breaking pitch in there for strike 2. The stretch by Stahl and the 0-2. Grounded left side foul. The 0-2 pitch. Waste pitch outside, 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander throwing now for the Ravens. Stahl trying to finish it out. Ground ball left side, Gordon charging. Off balance throw, and he threw it away.
In the dugout.
So now Harley will be awarded second base. And that'll bring up Kevin Schaff. Clements will be hitting in the Martin spot. The pitch on the way is high for ball 1. Schaff has struck out 3 times today looking. Love to get a base hit right here with a runner down at second base. The pitch. Breaking ball. Stays up high. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Stahl checks the runner at second. Comes home with a pitch. And he misses again.
He's not bending all the way through, Troy. He's stopping. He's got to follow all the way through. It's like picking up a ballpoint pen and follow, bend your back. He's throwing high.
3 balls and no strikes, and this time right down the middle. As they say, the tying run now at home plate.
You had to say that, did you?
The pitch.
Oh!
Well, I nearly hit him. Now the winning run coming to home plate. This will be Clements. Clements at 270 on the year. It's tough not having Downham out talking with Stahl for just a moment. Clements in for Martin. Martin had a 3-hit day, including that big home run back in the second inning. But now you have a left-handed hitter in Clements. The pitch. Now Stahl can't find the strike zone.
You play everything even here. You don't try to do advance anybody here.
That'd be a bad idea. He's swinging away. Problem is, you're still down by 2. You don't want to give up an out this late.
Good point.
If you can hold on to all your outs. Clements, though, again, with being a left-handed hitter, too, might help.
Advantage Clements, right?
5 home runs this year, too. The pitch. Outside.
You get bases loaded here.
Yeah, look out.
Yep.
Take that back. He has a home run and 5 runs driven in. That pitch is outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, you got to take here.
Well, on the other side for Stahl, he's got to come with a strike. So you're going to get a good pitch here. Foul tipped, held on.
I think he got the green light.
3-2. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The pitch on the way and got him looking.
Wow.
Clements watched a really good pitch go by there.
How about coming back to that? Yo-yo string.
Anton Meir will be the next hitter. Leadoff hitter, has been on base 3 times. He has walked twice. Unless we're going to see a pinch hitter here. That might be the case. This is going to be Jake Sanders. Sanders at .316 on the year. Here's the pitch on the way. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Sanders, by the way, has had only 19 at-bats this year. Really tough situation right here with runners at first and second. Stahl's pitch on the way. A little bit high and outside, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Good cut, hit foul. Harley's at second base. Schaff is at first here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 away. Anderson trying to hold on in advance. Stahl's 1-2 pitch. Hit foul. We'll get a new supply of baseballs.
Umpire asked for 4.
Got a little.
He got 5.
He got from each side. That's nice.
They've gone through some.
Oh yeah. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The stretch by Stahl. The pitch on the way is a breaking ball high. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Sanders hitting in the number 9 spot. Stahl gets the sign from Downham. Here's the pitch and a breaking ball high and inside, 3-2. Still just 1 away. Runners will have to wait and see here. The pitch on the way, and that one hit him. So a hit batter, and Sanders on down to first, and will head to the top of the order.
Did that hit him, or did he?
Well, I think it hit him the way that the indication was. He pointed immediately to first. Let's take another look at it.
Oh, he swung.
Well, that ought to be a foul ball if that's the case. That's a check swing foul ball.
And now they're saying it hit him on the forearm first. Hit him in the forearm first.
All right. Here's Lawson. take that back. Here's Meir, top of the order. That one's fouled away. Meir singled back in the first inning. He has walked twice, bases loaded, still one away. And the pitch, down the line and foul.
Double scores 2.
Might score 3. Depending how fast your young man is down there at first base. Oh, and 2 the count now to Meir. They'll set up on the outside portion of the plate. Stoll's pitch on the way is up high for a ball. We have reached 4 hours and 5 minutes now? 4:05. Stoll comes set again. Here's the pitch. Hit foul. Good cut again by Meir.
Jerry would have caught that one.
Stoll is the 4th pitcher used today. I should say the 3rd pitcher used today by the Ravens. Southern got the start through 93 pitches in 4 innings. Breaking pitch up high. Boy, you're really flirting with a lot of danger here, aren't you?
Yeah, take here.
Stoll, though, a chance still to get a win here if he can get out of this 9th inning. Here's the pitch. Hit foul. We'll stay at 2-2. Meir doing his job now and keeping himself alive. Runners will get their leads at all bases. The stretch and the delivery on the way. Ground ball, left side, could be trouble. Deep in the hole for Reed. Throw to third. Ball will get away. 2 runs are going to score, and they'll advance. And we're tied at 10 apiece.
And you still got runners at 3rd and 2nd. It plays up on this. Really off-balance throw. Look at that bullpen scatter.
So now here is Jake Lawson.
Jake struck out twice and got a base hit in the first inning.
This is going to be Harrison, excuse me. Bases are loaded. Ground ball, snagged there by Stoll. Run will score and the game is over. And the Lions have won it here in the bottom of the 9th inning as they score 3 runs and they win it 11-10. What a finish.
Wow.
Coach, they were dead in the water.
Yes.
And yet Harrison able to make contact, everybody safe. And they get 3 runs. So with Mount St. Joseph winning, they're now 21-19 on the season. Anderson, who made the nice comeback, they're now 23-18. Now our next game is about 45 minutes. We're talking around after 6 in that area. So stay tuned for that. But a great win here.
Mount St. Joseph now in 45 minutes or so now has to be ready to play again.
And that's tough.
Yep.
They've had a long game over 4 hours, and now you have to turn around in 45 minutes and get ready for another game against the #1 seed in Hanover. Final score, Mount St. Joseph beats Anderson in Game 2, 11-10.